I'm creating a fresh presentation now, keeping the layout as blank, right? Now I'll be adding some objects here and I'll be showing some animations to you, then transitions and so on and so forth. Firstly, let's understand the basics of animations. Okay, I'm adding this circle here, slightly oval circle. Okay, and I go to animations and there is this option of add animation. I see here that there are four types of effects: entrance, emphasis, exit, motion paths. Right, let's quickly understand the difference between those. Entrance means if something is not already on the slide and it comes into the slide. Right, emphasis is if something is already on the slide and it does something to attract attention. Okay, exit is if something is already on the slide and it goes away from the slide. Right, and finally, motion path is from movement from X location to Y location, which we define like exact location from X to Y.
So can you pardon the motion path?
Right. Let me explain you the motion path first. So, motion path is for movement from X location to Y location. Right. Currently, I've added a motion path, so it has moved from left to right. Right. Now, if you zoom in, you will be able to see there is a green part to it. That means where it starts from, and there is a red part to it. That means where it ends. Okay, this is the X location, the starting point, and the Y location is the ending point. Zooming out, I'll select this and I'll drag it here. Right, this one back. Now watch it. Right, were you able to see the movement from X location to Y location? Yeah, so that is motion paths. I want this circle to remain on slide and simply rotate. Okay, so I go to add animation and now under emphasis, I have this option of spin. Okay, there is an option of spin. I've asked it to spin. Now I'll double click on this category. Okay, I have a lot of options. Let's understand those. First is the amount of spin. It says 360 degrees, right? Two full spins. Okay, let's keep it that way. Then it asks us for smooth start and smooth end. Let's see what happens if we select this. I'm using almost 1 second for both of them, right? And bounce end will come. We'll select and see what happens. Auto reverse will do. Next is sound. If you want some sound to be played, you can select the default sounds from here. Okay, whatever sound you select will be played. I'm not selecting anyone right now. And it says after animation, there are a lot of options which you can do. You can change the color, don't dim, or you can hide this particular object after animation. Or hide on the next mouse click when the next animation happens. You can select any of these options. As of now, I want it to be on screen. I'm not selecting any of them. Let's go to timings. Right. The start option of on click with previous after previous, I think we covered on day one. So I'm going to leave it on click as of now. We'll cover some iterations of it, don't worry. As of now, I'm leaving it on click. Delay. If you want the animation to happen after a specific time, right, you can select the option of delay. Once you click and ask the animation to happen and the delay is 2 seconds, timer will wait for 2 seconds before it starts happening. Okay, we'll see again another iteration of this one. Let's pause for this one for now. And under duration, I select slow duration, right? 3 seconds, slow duration. And for repeat, again, repeat, we've covered numerous times. But for repeat, I'll select until end of slide. Okay, keep circulating until end of slide. Let me say duration a little fast. Okay, I'll say fast. 1 second. Right, text animation. There is no text here, so we're going to ignore this as of now. And we click on OK. Right, zooming out. Let's see what animation is happening now. This goes here, and then it starts rotating. Do you see why is it stopping every time? There is a small pause in the next rotation. After every rotation, there is a small pause. That is because of the option of smooth start and smooth end. If I remove both of these options and click on OK, now see the same effect, right? There is no pause this time, right? It's continuously spinning. That's the impact of smooth start and smooth end. I'm going to double click on it again, right? And I'll go to bouncy end. Okay, and I'll say bouncy end. Select it as 1 second. Okay, and this time timing, I will say do not repeat, just to show you guys. Okay, I'll say do not repeat, and I'll make it slow. Duration I'll make slow. Okay, first it travels. Did you see the smooth end piece? Let me reduce the timing a little bit. Until the full timing, I will select only 1 second. The total timing of this animation is 3 seconds. That is my duration, 3 seconds. I take the effect of bounce end to be 1 second. Click on OK. Okay, now let's see what happens. Did you see a slight flicker at the end? Let me show it to you again. I'm making it further slow and keeping this timing as 2 seconds. Okay. Watch the screen carefully, guys. There'll be a slight flicker at the end of the circle animation. Okay. It's like a bounce effect. It bounces against the wall and then comes back to its original shape. Right? You can try it. If you guys saw it, it's great because it was a slight flicker. Okay. Now, second combination. What happens if I select this rotation effect and select the option of with previous? This time, instead of start on click, I'm saying start with previous. Okay, let's see what happens. Did you see that it's rotating along with the motion path? Let me increase the motion path duration a little bit and decrease the duration of this effect. Okay, now watch. Did you see that? It's as if it's falling from a slope, right? And if I make this repeat until end of next slide and remove the bounce effect, click on OK. Now watch. It's working as if it's falling from a scope, right? Even if I increase the duration a little further, let's say 1.5 seconds, right? Do you see the impact of different combination of animations that we are doing? Along with this, I want this circle to change color. Yeah, other emphasis, you have either fill color, complementary color, darken, whatever, right? So I'll say darken with previous, increase the duration so that it darkens slowly, slowly. And now let's see. Did you see how the color changed? Let me show it to you again. That's the impact of using a combination of different effects. And how are we combining those different effects? We are combining it using this start option. We are telling the effect to start with previous. Okay, what if we had asked it to start after previous? Okay, Now I'm doing the after previous to the color piece. Watch carefully. When we say after previous, I do the first effect. You see the color did not change. The color is still light blue. Now it has become dark blue. Right? After the animation of the circle has been concluded, then it became dark blue. Let's watch it again. The color has not changed. Now it has started to change. Okay, let's use this color and let's see the same impact. Now you'll be able to catch it better. Okay, the color has not changed now. Now it has started to change. Change to orange. Whereas if I had selected with previous, okay, now I'm selecting with previous for this color change option. I go back to the slideshow. Now watch. Did you see the color changed along with the motion path? Okay, watch again. Along with the motion path, the color changed, not at the end.